Hi, my name is Mary. Today FM plays the best music in Lambasa. Today FM rocks.
My name is Thomas. I'm here in Nakasi and I like to listen to Today FM because it rocks.
My name is Milenia. Today FM rocks here in Singatoka.
My name is Alfriti and Today FM rocks here in Tabwa.
My name is Mary Jane. I love listening to Today FM here in Ba. Today FM rocks.
My name is Ilaiti Ambal and I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
In the news tonight, climate change may help some diseases spread faster, police to beef up officers in coming days, and Usumate to find status of his new ministry.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Teva Lendua.
Acting National Health Emergencies and Climate Change Advisor from Ministry of Health, Chese Vatukela, says climate change may help some diseases spread faster. Vatukela says diseases are spreading faster than what they used to before. Catherine Krishna reports.
Illnesses like dengue fever, chikungunya and other health issues are on the rise, says Acting National Health Emergencies and Climate Change Advisor Chese Vatukela.
The same vector that spreads dengue fever also now spreads chikungunya and Zika. These are two very new diseases to Fiji. We had the vector. We had the mosquito that can spread dengue fever. But we did not have those pathogens that is enabled to spread it. So just recently, last year, we recorded cases and we are recording cases at local level.
Vatukela says this is a concern for the country.
Directly, health is affected through heat waves, through cold waves, in which health is directly affected. Also during extreme weather events, such as cyclones, flooding, or even dry spells.
Fiji Korea International Cooperation Agency President says they're training their staff to address health issues arising from climate change.
We have been sending officials abroad to learn about new and innovative thinking that the Koreans are doing to be able to address this issue of climate change. And for instance, the mitigation and adaptation means in terms of addressing the issues that we are currently facing in the Pacific.
Vatukela says 20 Zika cases and 1 case of chikungunya was recorded last year. He says the ministry is carrying out extensive research to address these issues. Catherine Krishna, FBC News.
As the festive season draws closer, expect more police officers on patrol both day and night. The Assistant Police Commissioner says they will beef up their operations in the coming days, especially in the capital city. Anna Ravulo reports.
More police visibility is expected in the coming days with preparation for the Christmas and New Year's operations underway.
Planning in already done up now in our festive season operations, and part of it is focused on our traffic coverage and our traffic and the highways. That's one area that we are focusing into, and you will expect from this week onwards the deployment of our manpower in the main highways.
With a lot of functions expected to happen in the coming months, drivers have been advised to abide by the law.
Our intention is to minimize, manage fatalities on the road. However, but we cannot do that alone. Most of this, if you look at analyzing the fatalities on our road, it's more than 50% is the driver's own conduct, character, attitude, and not in line with the law that is there in terms of the speed limit.
As we are also in school holidays, parents and guardians are advised to keep track of their children's whereabouts, especially at night. Anna Ravulo, FBC News.
The new Minister of Infrastructure, Transport, Disaster Management and Meteorological Services says his first job is to find out the status of the ministry. Chone Usumate says he will work according to a development plan outlined in the Fiji First Manifesto. He adds they will continue with infrastructure development.
Ministries, there's a 20-year development plan for government. There's already a 5-year plan for the ministry. We also have our Fiji First Manifesto that talks about things pertaining to my ministries. I need to have a look at that first before we can decide what we need to improve upon, what we need to keep on improving.
A start-to-finish delivery tracker, otherwise known as S2 app, is being used by the Ministry of Women to deliver efficient service to Fijians under the Poverty Benefit Scheme. The mobile app connects the beneficiaries to the offices responsible for handling their files. Savaira Tambua with more details.
Progress of individual service delivery request.
We're excited because I know this application will be useful in the economic empowerment of women, looking at the women entrepreneurs, because one of the key agendas of the Fijian government is within the social transformation.
The UNDP, who is responsible for administering the mobile app, says various identification documents will be required in order to be assisted.
Will download this application, mobile application, and can submit the request for this application. Also, to know about the rich bus, right? They can take appointment through this application instantly. Also, they can see the schedule, and for each and every step, they will get a notification, SMS notification.
More than 20,000 Fijians have benefited from the scheme, including those assisted in other programs provided by the ministry. Sabaira Tambua, FBC News.
Residents in part of Nandi and Lautoka who are currently experiencing discolored tap water from pale to brownish color are advised to boil drinking water. Water Authority General Manager, Customer Services, Sekove Uluinayao, says this is the only precautionary measure and they are working to address the issue. Uluinayao says WEF had detected an increase in minerals at the Ngando water treatment plant. He adds, based on lab tests, water released from the Ngando water treatment plant is safe for consumption.
Put in place irrigation systems to pump in oxygen to decrease the levels of iodine and magnesium at the water source in the Waturu Dam. And also at Ngando water treatment plant, we've also apply pre and post chlorination at the plant, as well as regular flushing of the reticulation system downstream.
After the break, 6 new mining leases issued, and Lautoka's second free Wi-Fi hotspot launched. Details coming up.
Bula neva ngomal kay leloma ngongay nakas ondo magrong ng Bula FM nambang 2 na sere.
Hoya ubasit sai lambasa ya ondo talita na warong ng Bula FM nambang 2 na sere.
Guya do tumeli ako na tao no hinga toka talita kina na warong ng Bula FM nambang 2 na sere.
Wana tunga ng Bula FM nambang 2 na sere nawaluan.
Na vengo fane na tao ngo singa toka kita ondo talita ka ng Bula FM nambang 2 na sere.
Bula FM nambang 2 na sere.
6 new mining leases have been issued by the Ministry of Lands. They are for mining gold in Vatukola, iron sand in Ba, and bauxite in Vanolevu. The Permanent Secretary for Lands, Malakai Finau, says mining leases can only be issued if an exploration license is available. Finau says there have been many exploration licenses given. However, for a small country like Fiji, the issuing of 6 new mining leases is a great achievement.
It's linked to the exploration license that we have. At the moment, we have less than about 100 exploration licenses in the whole of Fiji. That's on land, including the foreshore and the deep sea areas. But research indicated that for every 100 exploration license we have, 1 usually goes right up to the mining stage.
Pacific Trade Invest Australia will provide tools and help fund small and medium tourism operators set up websites. This follows a recent survey showing the Pacific lacks online presence and is failing behind in digital world. Rachel Nath has more.
With the fast-changing tourism landscape, more travellers are now resorting to online platforms to plan and book their getaways.
All they have to do is pay for their monthly hosting fees. We'll show them how to put the right pictures, the content that they put on that, so they're able to market themselves, have them visible online, and able to attract tourists into Fiji and hopefully, help the tourism industry in Fiji.
The Fiji Hotel and Tourism Association is also in the lookout to boost the SMEs.
The idea is that they are trained to develop their websites, or if they have a website, how they can get it working a little bit better. What is it that they need to do to understand what the trends are that people are looking for? How do you push your business?
The association believes the online presence will not only benefit the SMEs, but the entire economy.
We have a whole lot of wonderful little niche products out there that are not made aware, and people don't see that until they actually get into the country. So why not know that you have these products available, these services available?
Pacific Island countries were able to earn around 15 million Fijian dollars last year alone after setting up and enhancing their websites. Rachel Nath, FBC News.
All faith-based organizations have been reminded to provide equal opportunity and services to both men and women. While speaking during the Latter-day Saints Women's Craft Show today, Minister for Women Mereseni Vuniwanga says this approach will not leave anyone behind. Saniana Boila reports.
Faith-based institutions around the country continuously empower church members in many ways. Thus, opportunities should be equally shared.
Our churches have actively featured as a vehicles of relief in times of need for our people. Many faith-based institutions have made it a business to help individuals and families generate income by providing access to income-generating initiatives scoped by the churches. But the question to ask when providing services in faith is, what does gender have to do with it?
Women artisan Meroni Windraketi says support from the church in the one-day craft show allows them to showcase their talents.
Each ladies, they talked about, they shared the talents that they have, how to make salu, to make bouquet. And so with that talents, they came and showed it to us ladies. We have what you call home enrichment, which we have once a month.
52-year-old Salwati Sorovi says she took time out today just to be part of the craft show.
Crafts like this, it's a good experience for women that, for the ones that stay at home, that they have more time in the forest. For me, I have to go to work, and after work then I can come and do whatever I have to do.
More than 200 women took time out today to showcase their talents during the LDS Women's Craft Show. The one-day show is an annual event that most LDS women look forward to. Sainiani Boila, FBC News.
Walesi Fiji launched its second public free Wi-Fi hotspot at the municipal market in Lautoka this morning. This is the 15th public Wi-Fi hotspot as part of the government's Digital Fiji initiative. They give users 60 minutes of complimentary internet access daily. Walesi Chief Executive Shivnesh Prasad says there are a large number of Fijians also viewing television programs on their phones via the Walesi app, which has over 100,000 downloads. The Grand Pacific Hotel in Suva lit up its Christmas tree last night as they reach out to disadvantaged children. General Manager Peter Gee says this is the second year the GPH staff have assisted children from St. Christopher's Home. He says when people come to visit, they can leave behind gifts to distribute to the St. Christopher's children on Christmas Day.
We've got a strong responsibility to help and assist. But I think we're really taking it another step forward, because between now and Christmas, 3 days a week, on Mondays, on Wednesdays and on Fridays, we're inviting the people of Suva to come to GPH to see this wonderful Christmas tree.
Up ahead in sports, Fijiana thrashes Samoa to win Oceania Championship, and Lautoka football side confirms Pacific Cup semi-final. Details after the break.
Eleanor. For the best classic hits, I only listen to Gold FM here in Singapore. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Seni Rawa. I love listening to Gold FM here in Nosuri. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Dino. I'm from Outrigger, Koroko, Singatoka. I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Salote. I love listening to Gold FM here in Nosuri. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Bula, my name is Mariva. Gold FM plays the best classics here in Outrigger, Singatoka.
Gold FM, only the classic.
The Fiji Airways men's sevens has been reminded not to underestimate minor teams in the World Seven Series in Dubai next weekend. Coach Gareth Baber says the sport itself has evolved and any team has the potential to win any tournament. Melita Vanga reports.
Fiji Sevens coach Gareth Baber says their first step is to get through all their pool games in Dubai.
Well, you've seen us play, and on occasions we've had troubles with teams that we potentially shouldn't have had, even on performances within tournament. And other times we've been in the right mental state to do what we need to do in the pool. The key for us is to get through that pool and finish top of that pool, so that obviously we continue on the path that we need to do.
Baber says they've set their pool game strategies.
But, in the first tournament we played France, Scotland and Kenya, and all three of them are capable of creating problems in the game. Very different games the three of them play, but we'll have plans to ensure that obviously that we're aware of what we need to do in those games to get our results.
The Fijian side is calling on Fijians to keep the faith going in the opening round of the 7th series.
The people around Fiji and all over the world, to all the support, we need your support and your praise for the boys to be able to play well in Dubai and Cape Town.
Fiji is in Pool B with Kenya, Scotland and France. They open their campaign against France next Friday at 7 p.m, followed by Scotland at 10 p.m, and Kenya at 4 a.m. on Saturday, December the 1st. Melita Vanga, FBC Sports.
Summersharks are the winners of the inaugural Wawe Udunipotu Sevens held over the last 2 days at Cerebral Park in Lambasa. The heavy downpour this afternoon failed to deter the young brigade as they took on a much stronger and bigger Westerland Natandra side. Both sides scored a try in the first half and drew 7-all at the breather. In the last minute of the game, the Taviuni side capitalized on the mistakes of their opponents and ran in a try over the scoreline to earn them the victory 14-7. Summersharks walked away with the $7,000 prize money and the Ratue Mori Wanganivalu trophy. Westerland Natandra scooped $2,000 as the runners-up. Nasangalim Babas were placed third in the competition and they walked away with $1,000. Faith Generation Brothers were placed fourth with $800 prize money. Wailevu were the plate winners, scooping $600 after they beat Ndomoniwai 17-7. The Flying Fijians rugby team believes it could be a case of 10th time lucky when they face France in Paris at 9 tomorrow morning.
Very important for us against France because, opportunities, we won't give as many opportunities to score as we did against Uruguay, but there are going to be times in the game and we really have to look after the ball and keep possession to build pressure.
The Fiji Airways Fijiana 15s side has won the Oceania Women's Championship after thrashing Samoa 49-12 at Lotoka's Churchill Park this afternoon. Fiji dominated most of the match, scoring 7 tries. However, Samoa only managed 2 scores. Fiji led 33-7 at halftime. Fiji's try came from Timaima Ravisa, Karolaini Naisewa, Merewai Dhumu, Tokasa Seniasi and Captain Rusila Tamoi. The police rugby team snatched the Sukuna Bowl from the Army at Suva's ANZ last night. The police team produced a pulsating match, beating title holders Army 41-17 to take the Sukuna Bowl to Nasova. Melita Vanga reports.
After leading 22-10 at the breather, the police side were reminded to up their momentum in the second spell and score more tries.
We have a better coaching staff and we're really working hard. We really to improve on our mistake on the first half where they encouraged us to do a bit better and come out strong in the second half.
Police did exactly what was being asked of them at halftime as they added 3 more tries to extend their lead. Captain Johnny Delana says the win did not come as a surprise as they came prepared to claim the bowl.
I would like to thank the Lord who is guiding strength. I know with the team we cannot make it alone. And it was really a tough game. We thank the boys from Andre Namboa. But we were well prepared. We prepared for this game. We are prepared to come and hold back the schooner bowl which belongs to the Fiji team.
RFMF Commander Rear Admiral Williamino Porto says they did not expect the outcome of the game.
Said we lost, we would have loved to win, but that's not the way the game played out. Our next task ahead now is to prepare for the Defence World Cup, which is next year.
Eremasi Randrono of Police was the man of the match. The Sukuna Bowl is now being rested in the summer for another year. And are they be able to defend again next year? Only time will tell. Melita Vanga, FBC Sports.
The Lautoka football side defeated Nandi 2-0 in its Pacific Cup campaign in Sydney, Australia this afternoon. Meanwhile, the Rio football side defeated Suva 1-0 in last night's Pacific Cup. All Blacks coach Steve Hansen has leaped to the defence of his captain Kieran Reid in the wake of criticism of the recent performances of the 117 cap veteran. Speaking ahead of tomorrow's test against Italy in Rome, Hansen hit out at reports suggesting the 33-year-old loose forward may no longer be good enough for the for the test arena. Generally fine weather prevailed over most places. Across the west, mostly sunny and fine conditions. Eastwards from Pacific Harbour to Suva, a mixture of clouds and sunshine throughout the day. And up north, clouds and breaks of sun, brief morning showers, then a passing shower in the afternoon. At sea, moderate south to southwest winds, moderate seas. The next low tide is at 9:18 p.m, followed by high tide at 3:12 tomorrow morning. Sunrise at 6:22. Outlook for tomorrow, cloudy periods with brief showers over the eastern parts and interior of larger islands. Elsewhere, mainly fine. Looking ahead to Monday, more fine weather. Recapping the main stories. Climate change may help some diseases spread faster. Police to beef up holiday patrols. And Usumate finds status of his new ministry. For these stories and others, you can tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. To our poll question, this week we're asking, was the 2018 election campaign riddled with race and religion attacks? Visit our FBC website to answer. You can send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email to fbcnews@fbc.com.fj or share it with us via our Facebook page. You can also follow or tweet us your new tips at FBC News or simply hashtag FBC News. And that was your FBC News for tonight. Good evening.
Hi, I'm Jyotishma. I'm from Singatoka. I love listening to Mirchi FM. Mirchi FM is hot.
Mirchi FM is #1.
I'm Charlene Robert. Mirchi FM rocks in Lambasa.
I'm Soname Nasori Jackson. Mirchi FM is hot.
My name is Raymond Dutt. I'm in Baba Singh Alliance. Mirchi FM is hot in Lambasa.
I'm Kritika from Jax Nasori. I love listening to Mirchi FM here in Nasori. Mirchi FM is hot.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.